Welcome to Access, I'm Nathan, and today the Red Dead Online beta is available to everyone who owns Red Dead Redemption 2. Like GTA Online, Red Dead Online is the parallel internet side of Red Dead Redemption 2, an open, multiplayer-driven world set in the same geography with the same mechanics, but with very different rules and activities. Like GTA Online, you can expect it to evolve, grow, and change. But for now, with the beta underway, here's an overview of the basics as they stand. 21 things we wish we'd known before we played this complex, ambitious game. Number 1, the first thing you decide is whether you'd like to be a man or a woman. The framing story of Red Dead Online has you imprisoned before meeting the quest givers who set you on your way. In this opening sequence, you choose who your online character will be before customizing your name and appearance. Number 2, let's get it out of the way early. Yes, this is online, and yes, you can shoot other players. Almost all the time, actually, when you're just roaming around the world, and more obviously when you're in a specific PvP event. There's an element of danger to just walking around, and other players are also positively encouraged to disrupt your game when you're completing certain missions. Number 3, with all that shooting and currently no passive mode as found in GTA Online, rivalries can escalate. Rockstar's current solution is the parley and feud system. After a player kills another several times in quick succession, the victim can either trigger a parley, 10 minutes of invulnerability, effectively a cooldown period, or a feud, which both players have to agree to, where the differences are sorted out with a score counter and 3 minutes of consequence-free shooting. Number 4, once you're out into the wild of Red Dead Online, a few different activities are laid out for you to get your bearings and progress in the world. Firstly, it has story missions, which form a spine of a narrative involving your character and appear on the map next to initial checkpoints, just as in the main game. But there are also, number 5, free roam missions, which appear on the map as a small picture of somebody waving. These are like the stranger missions in the offline game, bespoke tasks from individual NPC characters, and as you accept them, you can see whether completing the mission will affect your honor positively or negatively. Because, number 6, the honour system from the main game also exists online. Honour is earned or lost through free roam missions, or sometimes choices made by you and your posse at the end of a mission, or sometimes through less obvious mechanisms. It'll be interesting to see how this pans out. Your honour or notoriety currently subtly change how the world responds to you and how you experience certain free roam and story missions. Number 7, back to the activities, Red Dead Online also features free roam events. These events appear as in-game pop-ups like this, unrelated to where you are or what you're currently doing. They're activated through the prompt, and your player is teleported to the event area. Number 8, as well as these missions, Red Dead Online also has more traditional multiplayer gameplay. Currently, this breaks down into 2 main categories. First, the race series, where you race horses against other players in lap, point-to-point and open races. And there's also, number 9, Showdown series, which is the catch-all name for various objective-based competitive multiplayer modes, like the capture-based hostile territories, Name Your Weapon, where you get extra points for using trickier weapons, and Make It Count, Red Dead's Battle Royale mode. Both Racing and Showdown series are available either as icons on the map or through the menu. Number 10, this is very important. You can and should join up with other players to form posses. This is the basis of Red Dead Online's co-op play. You can just ride around looking cool together or do missions and activities with each other. Crucially, there are 2 forms of posse. Temporary, which are free to set up, have a maximum of 4 players and disappear when the leader quits. And number 11, persistent posses, which are aimed at groups planning to play together over the long haul. These cost $200 to create, can accommodate up to 7 players, and are available whenever the posse leader is online. Number 12, a big part of Red Dead Online is your camp. These are a sort of a cross between the gang camp and the on-the-spot campfires that players can build in the story mode. In the online game, your camp can be pitched at one of several fixed locations, and it offers you a place to craft and cook, change your wardrobe, and loads of other bits. Number 13, the camp is also the only place in Red Dead Online you can be certain of being safe. The white flag is raised by default and means no fighting, but you can lower it if you'd like to challenge rival players. Number 14, one last thing on the camp. In Red Dead Online, you don't have to go to the shops to buy things. Hold left on the D-pad and there's a catalogue of goods you can access at any time. You can order things to be delivered to your camp delivery box or to the post office. Number 15, speaking of ordering things, you buy most in-game items with dollars, which at the early stage of the game at least are quite tricky to earn. As well as dollars, there's another in-game currency, gold, which is earned alongside dollars for certain activities and can be spent on what Rockstar calls luxury items. Number 16, Red Dead Online's abilities give you another way to customize your character. These abilities come in the form of cards, which build into a sort of loadout with abilities that include passive and active effects. Each card can be leveled up to increase its effects, and further card slots are unlocked as you progress through the game's ranks. Number 17, the first ability that you get for free comes in Red Dead Online's introductory missions and is a version of the Deadeye ability from the offline game, except here, because everything's online and that's not how relativity works, Deadeye doesn't slow time and instead enables you to paint targets, increase team damage or receive a health buff. Number 18, Red Dead Online will also keep you busy with awards, like really busy. These are a series of pretty comprehensive, constantly tracked challenges that reward you for basically everything, from using different weapons to playing with others in a posse. Number 19, and we should mention ranks. Everything you do, from patting your horse to murdering random people, gives you an XP boost, which will shift you up the ranks. Ranking is currently capped at 100, with new items unlocked at every stage. Number 20. Do you have a moment to talk about horse insurance? You do actually, because it's mandatory. In the introductory mission you have to buy insurance for your ride, which means the animal automatically recovers over time if it's critically injured, which really means players can't destroy each other's potentially valuable horses forever, saving everyone a bit of heartache. Each new horse has to be insured individually, the prices vary depending on the animal, and uninsured horses that die have to be revived at the stables for money. Number 21, finally, as a bonus fact, here is my horse, which I've decided to call Lovely. My lovely horse. Thanks for watching. That was our initial look at Red Dead Online. We hope it helps you find your feet in the game, but there's loads more to learn, and there will be even more so as the game grows. Give us a like if this video was helpful, subscribe for more like this, and please hit the notification bell so you always know when our videos are going live.
For the players.